What's up? What's up? Welcome to another edition of Our Take. I am your host. You can sit over there with your face nerd up all you want to. I'm the hostess with the mostest, Farrah. And y'all know who went wrong way. That dummy is over there. Mr. T Double with that hot ass ugly sweater he got on.
Listen, I can wear it today because it's cooler today. Tomorrow it's gonna be 400 degrees. Today
Right?
I can put it on today.
I ain't even go outside today. It ain't about to get me. This shit ain't about to get me. So no, thank you. But welcome in, everybody. I see you guys over there on TikTok. Great Scott, Bravo, Dro. Appreciate you guys coming in the building. Make sure you share this out. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, I don't know how I do. Thank you for coming in. And if you're on replay, I appreciate you guys. So how your last couple of days been, Mr. T-T?
You got to go back to work. It's just another day. It's another day. It's getting to that point of the year that you got to do assessment for your employees, and I got to do assessments for like 20-something people. I don't know nothing good to talk about 20-something people. I don't know what to say about them, but
All righty.
But it's going to happen.
You ain't my boss.
Listen.
I'm just saying, I'm glad you ain't my damn boss.
And
you'll get it done.
When are you going to take my chain off that wall? That's all I'm asking right there.
Why you concerned about what's going on over here?
I ain't concerned. If I'd have been concerned, I'd been concerned when your roof was falling in. If I'd have been concerned when you was repainting the ceiling. If I was concerned, those are the things I would be concerned about. I'm concerned. I want to know when the chain
didn't fall in. I'm a proactive mortgage owner. That's what I am, and do the right thing.
What's next? You done got the roof done. You done got the ceiling done. What's next? The walls repainted, the floor. What you gonna do next, man? Are you gonna have a new house next week?
Yeah, maybe. That's very possible.
How was your week so far?
It's been good. Oh, love over here. Ain't nothing good going on. Ain't nothing different. Just work. New work week, new things, new goals, all that good stuff. So, but what we do got new is March Madness.
Woohoo! Oh, sorry.
It is March Madness. It is time. Been waiting on this for a minute. So we might as well get on up in here. But of course, we got a little bit of sprinkling of the NFL. You know, they will not be undone. And the NFL will not be undone.
They were undone by people who don't care. I mean, it ain't nothing good to help the other teams today, but I know there's at least one team that should be somewhat happy. I'm not sure. We talk about that when we talk about it. So.
Things happen, but we do got a couple NFL trades out there that actually happened today, yesterday, last night, this morning, whenever. When does it end? When is it over?
Draft time, when the season starts, when free agency over, when everybody signed, when nobody got no money. All those things got to happen at the same time.
Shit, some people should be running out of money.
Some people should be running out of money. I'm saying.
Some people should be running out of money. But first up, what you think about this? The Chiefs went on ahead and traded for Justin Fields. I mean, you think this is a good backup move for him?
I actually love this for him. This would be a good thing. He could be under Andy Reid. He can watch your boy Mahomes play and kind of really finally get his head right. He's had 742 coaches in the last couple of years. He ain't been in one scenario or one offense. I think he's going to be – this is good. And I like Justin Fields. So I'm hoping this is what gets him his head better to get to another starting job and another chance. So
Andy Reid, Andy may work with him. That's what I'm liking is that Andy's going to work with him. Any chance he's able to get him some reps, I think he will. He's going to use him as much as possible while he's rehabbing. So I think he's going to learn a lot of this. I think this is a really smart, good, cheap move for them to get a backup.
Yeah, it was a late pick swap, so nobody loses nothing. Instead of in the last pick in the 6th round, you get the first pick in the 7th round. What difference does it make?
Exactly. What's up, Pete? I see you up in that building.
Yep, 742 coach. Yep.
Not that many coaches. Y'all tripping. Y'all
We know
crazy.
that's the truth, man. The dude's been in Chicago and he had 4 different head coaches. He came to Pittsburgh for another head coach. Now he went to the Jets, had a different head coach, and now he's going to be in Kansas City. The poor boy has been struggling to get somebody who's going to be there more than 2 years.
Darnold did it.
Donald did what? He had to go to 412 coaches to get to where he needed to get to. Oh, I gotta shut up. Sorry. Breaking news. Torn, shut up. Go ahead, sir. You talk about this a little bit.
We went ahead and picked up those little little something. We picked up Waddle. We picked up Mr. Wide Receiver. From the Dolphins. Went on ahead and snatched him up. Hey, I ain't complaining about it. I think it's a great win. You know I'm happy about it. We good. We just solidified. We just putting nails in coffins.
Well, I was at work when this trade came out. I was sitting at my desk at work, and I looked at my phone, and all of a sudden, it's like Jalen Waddle was traded, but it didn't tell me where it went when I first saw it. And I picked up the phone and looked at it. I'm like, to the Denver Broncos.
It wasn't to the Steelers. You was hoping it was them Steelers there.
I was like, the Denver Broncos. I'm like, they got a defense. Now they got to add another receiver, and they got a running game. I said, it could be a problem. They can be a problem next year in the West. They ain't going to win the AFC, but they can be a problem in the West as long as they got Bo Nix as quarterback. They can be a problem. They ain't going to win nothing. But what I'm saying in this conversation is this.
We didn't just win it. Okay, go ahead.
Y'all gave up a first-round pick for him. Your first-round pick. But if it's any consolation, it's the 30th pick of the draft. It's like a second-round pick anyway. So you getting a proven wide receiver who's only 27 years old.
And I'm sitting back and I'm just gonna let all y'all talk y'all trash and watch my team put nails in the coffin where he need to. Just go ahead and finish off our season so we can go ahead and get this Super Bowl.
I'm not gonna talk trash. I think it was a hell of a pickup. If Bo Nix can, figure out how to get the ball to the right people, then I believe y'all be very good this year, and there's no doubt about it. So
it's all coming. If we'll be a fifth. It will be a fifth. No, it will be a fifth.
But I heard as soon as he got the trade, he called your boy Patrick Surtain, because Waddle and Surtain played together at Alabama. So they were excited to be back together. And congratulations to Mr. Waddle.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready.
You're giving up the beaches of Miami for the weed of Colorado, so it's a wash.
You gotta do what you gotta do. He probably don't even partake. He's an athlete with an F. What's up, Strudel?
Yeah, he don't partake. It helps with our injuries. It helps us heal faster.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna hop too much because y'all ain't about to put no bad juju on my team while we building.
Everything already done to me. Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Now, this is an interesting signing.
Very.
Because they already got this player. The thin man, Mr. Smith, is already there, and they're the same type player. They're the same thing. So is this
gonna fight over this position?
Is this a precursor to getting rid of AJ Brown? Is they stocking up receivers so they can trade Brown out of there? Is that what they're doing? So you didn't even think about that. Or
I did not. I have not.
Or are they gonna keep Brown and have this other Brown, Hollywood Brown, and then have Mr. Smith and have a hell of a wide receiver threesome too?
Who's number one?
Oh, Brown is number one. Smith is number 1B, and Hollywood Brown is number 3.
Brown 2. Brown 2 is 3.
He's Doodoo Brown. He's Doodoo Brown. So, but this is a nice pickup for the Eagles. Now, are they going to be a scoring team? Are you going to throw the ball next year? Now you got all these receivers, but are you going to throw the ball? That's the question.
They're going to throw it. They're going to run it. What they're going to do with it all is up to the quarterback who gets a little confused at times.
So who does Mahomes have to throw to in Kansas City now? Well, he never had any wide receivers in Kansas City. I just thought about it.
But I don't think they're done. But they're not done. They're restructured. They're picking up. They're not out of money. They ain't out of money yet. So
and finally, is that dude Mama gonna be in Philly with him? Because it's my Hollywood Brown Mama now. You seen her before. I'm just gonna say.
Hopefully she is. Maybe she's gonna be in town for a lot of games. My talk is different. What's up? Welcome in the building. Appreciate you coming in. Truly do. Thank you, that guy sport. Oh shit, I see you over there with those roses. Welcome in the building. I gotta get you up on the cast, man. You gotta come and sit up here with us and I'll chop it up. But
Come
yeah,
on
what
in
do you think
here.
about this? I think this is a decent signing. They are building out there. I'm trying to tell you, Harbaugh is not playing around right now. It's not like the number one receiver out here in these streets, but this was a nice pickup to accompany that wide receiver
Now,
pack they got going.
remember, they already got the number one wide receiver. If he comes
Mm-hmm.
back, he comes back. Neighbors comes back off injury, he'll be back. Number two, they signed Darnell Mooney. This is a sneaky good move. And they signed another wide receiver, which kind of hurt my heart a little bit.
Okay, you
But
wanted him.
you know what I'm saying? But Darnell Mooney is a good pick. And then the Giants also signed Calvin Austin III from the Steelers. They also signed him as the wide receiver. So they're going to have some slots. They're going to have some people who can go deep. They're going to have neighbors back. They are putting things together around your boy to throw the ball. My only
And
fear,
he gonna have to run with his neck off. If they can make sure that line that holds up. They ain't gotta run with the neck off and scatterboo.
listen, you got enough receivers, you can just throw the ball and don't worry about it. Somebody gonna catch it. But there's a thing they're talking about. Since they added all this, they may try to go for Love in the draft. Now, do you want Love there when you already got Scatterboo? That's the interesting. The running back from Notre Dame. They think about drafting him. That's the name.
Well,
listen,
they could because they could have a two combo. They really could. Scatterboo could be that third down back.
Well, listen. The Giants
Love is gonna bust it wide open on you. Scatterboo can too, though, but that's kind of a waste of money. But that's interesting. We'll see what you think. That sport, that's his team up there. I think he's a Giants fan. I know he's a Cowboys fan and he's a Knicks fan.
Well, listen, the Giants are building to become the team of that conference. I mean, of that division, because Washington gonna be ready to play. Philly gonna be what Philly is. Dallas, and then there's the Giants. Then there's the Giants.
And then there was the Giants.
And then the Giants. So
yeah, that part. So what up, Pete to the Colta? What up, family? Why you gotta tell me shit up? I ain't got to his root comment. 3 and 14. Who's gonna be 3 and 14? And you said New York will be 3 and 14?
Tennessee
talking about the Titans? All right. I think it was the Titans. That's what I heard. The response was.
I heard it from the crowd too. They can't get Love when we pick at number 4. I thought y'all wanted a defensive lineman. I thought y'all were trying to get all the best defensive players down there. You don't need a running back. You know what I'm saying? Didn't y'all have 1,000-yard running back last year? Tony Pollard, didn't y'all have 1,000-yard running back even with that offense? Come on. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, probably no pun. But hey, if y'all pick Love up in 4, man, we're gonna see how that go. That would be hilarious.
Yes.
I would love to see that. But somebody said they out of here. I'm done. I'm gonna hang up these cleats. I'm out of here. So Darius Slay, he's gonna go ahead, hang up the cleats. He got his ring. He said he's good to go. He's retiring.
Well, I'm gonna say Mississippi State's own. The people of Mississippi State. Darius Slay. He was a Steeler last year, so I nothing but respect for a Steeler. He won his championship in Philadelphia when he was really playing some ball. So congratulations, good career. Get out of there with your health. I ain't mad at that. Whatever.
Better do what you got to do. Nah, we are a university. He will excel here. The NFL is not a developmental league anymore. Let's start there. Okay, so that's not happening. So any other NFL sprinkle of the news of some trades that I missed that was of any substance?
Philadelphia re-signed Dallas Goedert, they tied in yesterday. Was there anything else that came across? A couple of offensive linemen were signed, so no big issues there, no big names there.
Yeah, it was nothing major. I think they Texans signed O-line Teller. They re-signed him. So not major, some of those stuff there, but those are important. You know what I'm saying? You got to protect that dude out there.
See, now you want to come at me. Now you coming at me now. Listen, man. Okay. Well, I'm going to accept that because I'm fighting against a team who won two games last year, so I can't even have a conversation.
So I guess I didn't even wait. It ain't even. You don't even need to waste the time. Nah, love your Paul. And Paul. But yeah, definitely a little bit of NFL sprinkle. We'll see what goes on the rest of the week, and we'll deal with that on Saturday. Make sure you tap it in. But we got to move over to the NCAA.
And by the way, before we get in that, Miami will be picking up $23 million off that contract on that trade. So Denver don't even have to pay $23 million. He get that $23 million. The Dolphins go pay. That's even a better pick of a trade for y'all. So Miami gonna and they're sitting like
buy something else. So
you can go buy something else. And I think 175 million dead cap hit Miami got. 175 million in dead cap money they got next year. So great trade. Paul, we fooling with you today, man.
Paul ain't fooling with you. You stupid. Not this stimulus trades. Oh my God, but no, NCAA basketball, before we can get to March Madness, which we're all waiting on, we had a couple semifinals this weekend and championship games on Saturday and Sunday, so we got to get over to them. We going to pay them some never mind. So let's see. It was the end. It's the end. You can go. I thought you was going to sing, Michael Jackson.
Is this the
No, it is. We're gonna. Oh yeah, my bad.
Are you?
We're gonna be the end of his singing, and this is the end of NCAA basketball. It's almost March Madness time, guys. Big Ten.
Big Ten.
So, Paul, we're gonna take it step by step for you. We're gonna take it step by step.
Oh, so I can't sing New Edition, but she can sing the New Kids on the Block. I don't understand how that works.
Hey, it flowed. Hey, Michigan, y'all got to win in there, Paul. You did. You worked hard. You got to win in there against Wisconsin. I know. Hang your head low. Okay. I'm sending y'all a bracket link with 50 bucks.
Excuse me. Let's reverse that.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the championship game? No, that was the semifinals. Right.
Yeah, we ain't got there yet. We ain't got told him we're going to take it step by step for his ass. I know he feeling bad. Ain't heard from him in 4 days. I text him. I said, where the hell you been? Fuck you been?
He's been
Kill Bill?
He's been trying to get his head right for the tournament. We got to all get ready for the tournament.
We still ain't seen Tasha. We still ain't seen no parts of Tasha.
She ain't coming back. She on the beach is crying right now. She on the beach crying right now.
She jumped in the ocean. But their opponent that came up next, Purdue and UCLA. Purdue took care of them.
Congratulations, Purdue beating UCLA in that semifinals of the Big 75 conference.
Big 75. And I did not watch that game because that was just whack. I wasn't about to do it. Welcome in, Stevens. Appreciate you coming in, but I was going for either or team to make sure that they could come on in here and beat Michigan like they did. What you got on it, Paul? What you got on it? What I didn't say, nothing about SCB.
So I ain't saying nothing. Fair talking. So you say I can't say that about Michigan. You can't say that about South Carolina. I'm quiet. She talking. I didn't have.
I'm asking what happened, Paul. What happened? Right. What happened to the Big Blue?
They were blue. Am I blue?
All right. What's up, Noah? I appreciate you joining over there on TikTok. I'm just saying, Paul, y'all, you're raggedy, and you didn't deserve no dog number 1 seed. That's what I will say.
Wow. But honestly, congratulations, Purdue, for that upset. Michigan has been the best team in that conference all season. And so it was a good game for those who watched it. I know Paul did. But congratulations, Purdue. Anybody who wins a championship, I'm giving props. Congratulations.
Yeah. Godspeed, because that was rough.
She said Godspeed. She said Godspeed.
Before I move on, let me see. 32-3. It's gonna be 32-4. maybe five. We'll see. We're about to get into that.
Well, that means if they're gonna be 32-4, that means they're gonna lose in the first round, Paul.
I gave him 5. I did give him 5.
That means it's gonna be 33-4 because if they lose one more, they can't lose no more games. They got to go undefeated for the rest of the season, like every other team.
Well, let's look with that. But we're gonna move on over to the SEC, where your team just ain't even in it. So,
So you didn't have to say anything about South Carolina, Paul, but apparently she can't say something about South Carolina.
I took it for you. I took it for the team. Took it for the team.
Okay, you took it for the team.
Snaps Florida's 12-game winning streak.
And advanced to the SEC championship game. Vandy stood up to Florida. Florida took that L like a champ.
They showed some weakness out there.
They showed that Vandy showed that they can beat anybody. And any given night, Vandy showed that they can beat anybody. Now they've been ranked all year, but they've been losing games they shouldn't have been losing, 4 or 5 in a row at one point. But that semifinal, Vandy did beat Florida in the SEC semifinal.
That was a 91-74. They beat them pretty handedly, I might add. Oh, boy, those Razorbacks in OT.
Now, we talked about this game. We thought Ole Miss legs are going to be all cramped up, and they're going to be because they've been played 4 or 5 games. And them boys played their whatever's off in that scenario. So Ole Miss played a good game. Arkansas had to take that breath. And finally beat him. But that income dude, that boy right there, I think he's gonna be like top 2 pick in the draft right now.
He should be number 1, depending on his attitude. Oh boy, Kansas, depending on that attitude, I'd take him 1. I promise you I would.
What about your boy from BYU? Don't forget your boy from BYU. Oh, sorry, my fault. I forgot. Hateration and holleration in this dancery. My fault. Sorry.
Don't you dare! You know what? He better keep his ass out there. He need to run it back. Run it back. That's what I'm going to say. But we did have the SEC championship game that did not include South Carolina Gamecocks on the men's side. I'm on a roll, man. I'm on a roll.
Arkansas beat Vanderbilt for the SEC championship. Arkansas is on a heater right now. They're playing well. Coach Cal has finally got the team that he wants that can make a little run in this tournament. I would love to see what they're going to do with, but we'll talk about that later on. But congratulations to the new 2026 SEC champions, Arkansas Razorbacks.
Now, Paul, I took up for you.
But then he said North Carolina's a 16 seed.
I take it back, TT. Damn you, Paul. We are not a 16th seed. I don't know. We're not. You're such an ass. Arkansas is dangerous. They are very dangerous, especially with their coach. Very dangerous team. I wasn't even looking at them, but we're going to check them out in the brackets in a minute and see where they're at and who they might bust up in this March Madness this year. Big East.
Wait a minute. There's no Big East conference. Oh, sorry. I forgot.
It is Big East.
We're going to talk about it.
Whatever. Big East. Whatever. I don't have a picture for him, or I did. I don't know where it's at, but I'm gonna be honest.
Well, congratulations to the St. John's Redmen.
Oh, I do have a picture.
The Red Storm. They beat Connecticut 72-52 after Connecticut beat them boys by 40 a couple of days ago. But the old men of St. John's that represent, and did their thing. I can't believe it. They beat Connecticut that bad, looking good. But the problem was, and this is the disappointing thing, is St. John's won the regular season Big East championship. St. John's won the Big East tournament championship. They're a number 5 seed in the tournament. That's something we got to figure out. Is it the weakness of that conference, or what y'all didn't expect them to do? That's a Rick Pitino coach squad who won both championships in this conference over Connecticut. Let's talk about that another time. But congratulations to them.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. That's what between them and Miami, Ohio, I'm a little pissed off. I will say that before we even get to the first info, first out, all that. Jimmy over on TikTok said people overlooking UVA, man. We're going to be a problem for whoever we play. I ain't overlooking you. And you're in a good bracket that it may look is looking favorable in your way. So make sure you stick around. We're about to get to your bracket in just a minute. What's up, Inga? Appreciate you in the building. Tap that on up. I appreciate you. But St. John's, well-deserved, great season. But yeah, you was snubbed, homie. You was snubbed. What Paul say? I can't wait. We cutting them nets the foot down. I couldn't even think of a comeback that quick. SJ got a bad seed. They did. I don't know if they got a bad seed, but yeah, they'll make it through. And UConn is number 2, smoking that cigarette. Yeah. basically. But we are going to get to it. Welcome in, Reckless. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Big 12. Now we go back to the Big 12 as if we care.
As if we care. Because I didn't
As if we
care.
care. So we have who won that? Arizona beat Houston Bastards.
79-74, Arizona, who also got a number one seed in this tournament, beat Houston in the Big 12 championship. Congratulations to those young Wildcats and one of the favorites I've heard to win it all. But if you're going to, and I'm going to say this the same thing about Duke later on in the conversation, you got to defend on a lot of freshmen and take you a lot of weight. I know it's been happened before, but a freshman got to take you the way. And have they ever had to deal with this type of pressure? We'll see.
They about to, but I think they might be up for the challenge. They're holding up pretty strong, so I ain't gonna put no doubt on them right now. I got them cutting the nets down, but we're gonna see.
Paul got it.
Oh yeah, what you say? What Paul?
Because I was singing, I was like, if I didn't care. That was from Sanford and Son. He picked it up. See, he was right there with that.
Connect.
Wow, it's like that.
Nevertheless, and I guess I shouldn't be disrespectful.
Congratulations to Duke. Virginia was on a heater up until this game. Duke held on 74-70, but as a young man, you said it was on. That said, watch out for Virginia. That is going to be one of the sleeper picks in this tournament. But congratulations to Duke and the overall number one seed.
Only Michigan can do that with the freshmen.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to be good, Paul. I'm trying my best, but you're making it so hard. What's up, Lions Pride? What's up, little homie? Where the hell you been? I appreciate you coming in. I ain't seen you in a minute. But first four out. I decided we would just start with it. What you think? Anybody snub? You good with it?
I'm good with it. I was completely good with that. Nobody.
Yeah, Oklahoma ruined their own season, so Indiana did too. Now, first four, Ian is the issue.
Laughing.
I think that's rude as fuck to make Miami, Ohio play a play-in game when they were the only undefeated team in the freaking country. They beat 2 or 3 top 25 teams.
No, they didn't. That's the problem.
I thought they did.
They played nobody.
Nobody at all.
No,
I thought they played 2 or 3.
When they went over the resume, they literally played no one.
They went undefeated. You could have at minimum. You could have made them a 12 seed. You could have made them a 13 seed. You could have made them a minimum of 12 seed. Now it's just ridiculous for them to go all season undefeated. I'm assuming it's because they lost to UMass in the first, their first game in the conference tournament with a bye. Maybe if they had went to the championship game and they would have. I mean, hell, Michigan lost and got a fucking number one seed.
Well, I think what ended up happening here, like I said, they lost the first round of the tournament. They looked at the schedule and they played Division 3s, Division 4s. They didn't play any big time programs wanted to play them, and they won.
That's not even their fault though.
They beat who was on their schedule. You are absolutely 100% correct. But in that terms, they 0 quad 1. Thank you, none. So that's crazy. But even they held on to that last spot, I think. Now, the last 4 in or the first 4 or whatever the tournament. Now, I want to see what they do against SMU. SMU is a mid-pack ACC squad. I want to see that game to see what happens.
They're playing tonight. They're about to be, what are they? They play, when do they play? I knew UMBC Howard play tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Let me look.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, they play tomorrow. They play tomorrow at 8:15. I will be fucking watching that because I just think it's trash. I mean, I guess they made them an 11 seed. What they make 11 seeds play in? I'm confused.
It's just because they got those extra 4 teams in because it's 68 and they made it play. Which, like I said, this is what I want to watch. The Texas North Carolina State game are 2 underachieving teams that I don't know why I would want to watch that. I thought they both would have been better than they were. I'm glad for both that they made it. I'm glad for the ACC because they got an extra team, two teams in the tournament. So, and I don't know how good of the basketball it was in the ACC, but they got two extra teams. But these are going to be some interesting games. I'm going to watch SMU and Miami. I'm going to be upset because I want Miami to win, but SMU is in the hometown right now in the area.
Right, you know. That's how I feel, and I'm rolling with NC State. Hopefully, NC State can pull this off tonight.
And none of us care about Texas. I don't care what state we're in. We don't care about that burnt orange.
No,
stuff.
We don't care at all. And actually, Howard is up with 13 seconds left for their playing game with UMBC. 85-81. We got 13 seconds remaining. So that is a very interesting. Hopefully, Howard pulls that out. Fair 32-3. Then we gotta beat the 98 Bulls or something. Pretty much equivalent, something around that nature. Something around that nature. So we shall see how it goes with this last four, and they are playing tonight and tomorrow. But let's get up into these damn brackets. March Madness is here. Eastern region. We got to do. Put your glasses on, TT. Now I can't make it no damn bigger.
Let's old people got to put the glasses on now. Oh, it's like 3D.
What's up? Damn. What's up, Bravo? Welcome in the building. Appreciate you coming in.
Okay.
Now, dude. They do got a hard. You think they got a hard route? I hear people whining. They got a hard schedule.
I'm looking at this and maybe I'm going to be the first to admit this is my down year of men's basketball. But I don't see anything that difficult in this bracket. Maybe it's just me, because I see Duke, St. John's, who can play Duke really well if they make it, but St. John's has to play Kansas, and Kansas can be up and down because your boy Peterson can all of a sudden decide he want to play, and all of a sudden become the best player on the court, and he has the ability to do that. Louisville, Michigan State, Tom Izzo can always play in this tournament. It'd be wild for the Big 12 or the Big 78 to get a champion. They hadn't done since 2003, I think. And I think it was Michigan State then. So they hadn't had a champion in a while. UCLA is not that good and they got injuries. UConn coming off of that beatdown. So
bad beatdown.
Like I said,
hopefully Furman can be a Cinderella.
You got to represent the state of South Carolina, Furman. You better represent for us.
What are the Paladins?
The Paladins of Furman. There you go.
All that damn purple.
I'll be wearing my purple for the Paladins.
By accident. We were lost. Don't ask me how. I've never been to Furman in my life again. But we rode up on there. I was in high school. Actually, I was in South Carolina.
Apparently, Farrah had been to every college in the Southeast by
I was in high school.
Accident.
No, that was definitely. I was in high school. I shouldn't even have my ass out the state, much less falling up on Furman. But hey,
it's up there in Greenville, so it's right across the border for you.
I went too far. It felt far. If we ain't in your Final Four, then delete your bracket. They in my Final Four. You fall back. Wow. I at least put their raggedy asses in the Final Four. What's up, Twitchy anus? Damn.
Wait a minute.
Get that check. I'm going to need you to get it.
Wait a minute. I'm going to let you have that. And how do you know it's... I don't want to know. But the point of that is, if I get any sleeper out of this bracket, I would say I would probably go with Michigan State.
I was going to say Michigan State or Kansas. St. John's could do something. They coach.
It wouldn't be a sleeper if St. John's win. It would, to me. I'm thinking they're that good. And plus, they got Pitino. As long as you got Rick Pitino in the league and you got them 85-year-old basketball players, those grown men playing, I ain't worrying about it too much. So my sleeper out of this region would have been probably Michigan State if the boy don't fight and kick somebody or punch somebody in the throat because he can't keep himself together. But other than that,
who winning it? Who you got coming out?
Out of this region, I'm going to say St. John's. Now, who I would say out of that region. What about yourself?
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Whew. I mean, the only team I hate more than Duke is UConn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say UConn's. I'm gonna say Duke coming out of this.
Okay.
Duke gonna come out, but they ain't winning no national. But they coming out, unfortunately. And if they don't, I fucking will not. I will concede to anybody. I don't care. Hold me to it.
Good point.
Hold me to it. What Midwest region? Here you go, Paul. It's all for you, baby.
Well, we know now Michigan will be playing Howard. They won. They just won by 3, so the game is over. So Michigan will be playing a historically black college right there. HBCU in the house.
Don't do them too bad. Don't do them too bad.
Don't do it too bad. Let's see. Georgia, St. Louis, Texas Tech. I'm just trying to Alabama. If they keep them boys out of jail, the boy going to jail for having 2 pounds of weed on him or something. What you doing, dog? You just played in the tournament and you went home and got your weed and got caught. What is that about, man?
What you need 2 pounds for?
I mean,
was it for the rest of the whole semester?
Dude, is your cataracts? If your eyes that bad, you shouldn't be playing on the basketball team.
Man, they about to get that dude. He ain't coming back. I'm trying to tell you, they about to put that dude on. That's gonna be on trafficking. That's gonna be trafficking on that dude, and it better be in one package.
It's hard to play when you got one.
I know that.
When you got one of them ankle things on your wrist, how you gonna play when you get one of them ankle things on the court? If you go to one side of the court, it's gonna beat because you're too far from the spot.
You better have everything in one bag. Do you understand me? There ain't no scales in there. None of that shit. You heard?
Oh God!
They are counts.
We got Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky, Iowa State, the number 2 seed, who's a sleeper in that one. Now, this is a tougher region.
That damn sit your ass down moment. I'm sorry. I'm mad now. I forgot about that sit your ass down moment.
Sit your ass down with your 2 pounds. I can't. And then want to come back. And then, okay, well, we can have the cake right here and he going to bail and he can maybe play in the tournament. Hell no. That's what they did to that dude, Brandon Miller, the other time when after he was shot that girl.
Friday. You won't see him Friday.
But this region is a little tougher to watch. Georgia is playing some ball, but I don't think they're. Texas Tech still got that injury. I think what hurts them, but I still think they get out of that bracket down there. Virginia, I'm seeing out of anybody. Tennessee, SMU, I see Virginia out of that part, and then I'm saying Iowa State because I'm just Kentucky to be happy to get at that. So Iowa State versus Virginia on the bottom, and then it's going to probably be Michigan versus Texas Tech on the top because I don't see the other ones. So you got Michigan and Texas Tech. I say Michigan wins that. I see Iowa State and Virginia. I'm saying Virginia win that. So I'm thinking Michigan versus Virginia. And I'm going to say that's going to be a tough one.
I'm going with Virginia. I'm going with Virginia.
I like that Virginia squad, and I would love to see them play against that Michigan squad.
2 ACC. Give me 2 ACC in the finals.
God, I'm gonna try to give Michigan the benefit of the doubt since they should be mad for losing the tournament, so they should be making the Final Four. But it's gonna be a nail biter against Virginia in that game.
Now it's gonna be a nail biter, but I think they're gonna be crying leaving Elite 8. Okay, it will not be one shining moment. Congrats, Howard. Sorry about the
Listen, you may get that Tina turn if you keep playing around because Tina beat him in that car. Tina beat him in that car. Tina beat his ass in that. At least in the first half.
You never know. And hopefully y'all boys will go out in these streets and do nothing for Thursday. I thought we were in the Final Four. I thought you were too, but Virginia is working on me. They really are. I'm on the fence, Paul. I'm on the fence, man. Shit, I'm a female. I can change my mind. Damn you. How about that?
Let's go to the next region. So
next up. Now you halfway in there. I'm gonna give you 1 foot in, 1 foot out. West region.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm gonna start it from the bottom. Miami, Missouri, Purdue, and Queens represent Charlotte, North Carolina. The Queens College of Charlotte, North Carolina represent the Royals. That's their name.
That little hot ass gym.
that's this big, but the size is right here. High
schools are bigger. My high school gym bigger than that, but anyhow.
But coming out of that bracket, I see Purdue coming out of the bottom 4. I don't see Miami or Missouri doing it in Queens. Congratulations for making the tournament. Now the second bracket: BYU, Texas or North Carolina State, Gonzaga or Kennesaw State. Ugh, that is ugly. So this region is so ugly and easy. Arizona should just walk through this. But I think Gonzaga makes it out of that bracket. because of their
Ooh,
defense. They can't score, but that defense, I think Gonzaga
you think
makes
they're
it out
gonna
that
take
part.
Arizona out?
No, I ain't get there yet. I'm going up. I'm going up.
Oh,
Uh,
man.
I'm splitting the brackets in half, and then we got Wisconsin, High Point, Arkansas, and my boys. And I bought you a T-shirt, the Rainbow Warriors of Hawaii, baby.
I had it on, and I had it on yesterday. Really, I had that shit on yesterday.
It's the Rainbow Warriors of Hawaii. All right, then we have Arizona, Long Island University, Villanova, and Utah State. So it's Arizona, Arkansas, Gonzaga, and Purdue coming out of the Final Four in that bracket. So Purdue over Gonzaga, and Arizona over Arkansas. Arizona's out of this bracket, beating Purdue in the West Final. Arizona, what you think?
I got Arizona winning it, coming out. It's a cakewalk, but I do have High Point upsetting Wisconsin. Three-point shooting is ridiculous, and I just don't believe in the big 72.
The big
get
72.
him out of here. Get him out of here. You ain't got no other sleepers out of here.
No
other sleepers. But Queens, I'm gonna watch them play. It's a great thing to see them even in. Is this their first time ever?
This is the first time it was eligible, and the first time they made it. So congratulations.
Yeah, real talk. So shout out to Queens College, or Queens University now. They were Queens College. South region.
Whoo, top region. Florida, easy. I ain't even gonna talk about the other 4 teams. I ain't got to talk about that. Second, Vandy.
This is I personally think this is the hardest bracket.
This is the toughest bracket. Vandy, McNeese, Nebraska, and Troy. Now, Nebraska has never won an NCAA tournament in the history of the school. Never.
They should win this one. They should win one game.
And Vandy, but McNeese, and you never sleep with McNeese because they made some upsets last year, and they're a really good team. So Vandy better be alive and awake on that. But who coming out of that, I would probably pick Vandy against Florida again, and that on the top part of that. And the bottom part of that, we're gonna go all the way to the bottom. Houston's gonna come out of Idaho, Texas A&M, and St. Mary's. Houston all the way. That defense is gonna shut down because none of these teams have seen a defense like this all season, and now they get the first chance in the 1-game shot. They're out of there. Now, North Carolina, VCU, Illinois, and Penn. This is an interesting bracket. Part of that. I'm looking at
VCU is known to beat us. You know that, right?
Yes, but I'm looking at North Carolina and Illinois coming out of that part of the bracket without the conversation about it. And so Houston versus Houston versus
I want Arizona ass.
Houston versus North Carolina, Vandy versus Florida. Florida comes back and beats Vandy. Houston beats North Carolina. Florida versus Houston. And listen to this. Upset, Houston beats Florida out of the South region.
You got me over here looking up here for some upset on my other screen, you piece of shit, when you hear that.
No, I'm talking
about. You say Houston's going to upset who? Vandy?
Upset Florida in this region. Houston's going to make it to the Final Four.
I thought you said that Vandy was going to beat Florida.
No. Florida's going to beat Vandy right here on this scenario. They're going to come back and beat them. They're going to probably beat them bad, too. For that,
of course, you know I got my Houston Cougars coming out. I do think Florida should come out of this region, but I'm gonna keep hold of my Houston. We're not gonna be heartbroken this year. How about that? So no, that is it. I don't know what else we got. Now this starts on Thursday. He just gave you the update. Howard made it in. Texas and NC State plays at 8:15 Central Standard, 15 more minutes they will be playing. And tomorrow we'll complete those play-in games. Prairie View plays Lehigh tomorrow at 5:40. Miami, Ohio plays SMU that we are all going to be watching at 8:15 on True TV. And then y'all know what happens. Thursday at 11:15 a.m. Central Time. It goes down. It is March Madness officially. So get your brackets in, lock them in on whatever you own, Yahoo, ESPN, whatever. Get your brackets in, guys. It is time, March Madness.
Get your brackets in.
Get your brackets in. But we got to get through the women. Hey, they start this week too. I got them on the books. Now they actually start their play on tomorrow with their playing games. Let's see what they got going on. What we got going on the women's side? Let me tell you something. Me and TT was really pissed off. We prayed and we prayed. We prayed till our knees was ashy. But South Carolina just had the nerve to lose the SEC championship game, which lost them the Fort Worth spot. Now we could have been here watching Fort Worth, UConn, LSU, no here, but no, they had to lose the damn game and have to go to fucking Sacramento, and now we don't want to go see Texas play. We don't want to see that. But let's start with the Sacramento region. I didn't know if TT was gonna catch a flight. I'm mad. They should be in Fort Worth. I should be about to be so excited for the damn Sweet 16 and Elite 8, but instead.
Okay, Sacramento region. It's some familiar faces in the Sacramento region. And when I say that, because South Carolina has played Southern Cal, they have played Clemson, they have played Georgia, they have played half the Oklahoma, they played half
everybody.
They played half these teams in this region. So that Southern and Sanford, the first play-in game. I'm going to make this simple for me. I'm seeing South Carolina versus what is it? Iowa. South Carolina coming out of this region. It's going to be tough because South Carolina going to have to play either Clemson, who they played recently, or they're going to play Southern Cal for the second time this season. We remember that earlier. And they already rescheduled the Southern Cal South Carolina game for next year in Greenville for next season. So these are just rematches. Michigan State is a team that you keep an eye out on. TCU is in this bracket. I think the
That's
TCU.
what I said. I said TCU and South Carolina, but South Carolina will come about. And it's at home. I mean, well, they're in Sacramento.
They'll be in Sacramento by that time. So I say South Carolina in Sacramento region 4, which we're disappointed because we really wanted this to be Fort Worth number 3. But we can't get everything we want. We just want what we can get. That's all.
Man, we were so close.
Fort Worth region 1, region 3. Let's do it.
Well, actually, I have it backwards. I think this is region 1.
This is region 1. So do we have any conversation about anything on this? The only game that we probably want to see.
Right. Vanderbilt and High Point, because Brandy's alumni. Brandy went to High Point University, guys. So that's why I'm always rooting for them.
Represent me.
So, but they're going to have to go on up. It ain't going to take them long to get there. Don't take long to get to Vanderbilt. We go on school trips up there. Okay, we go up to the Vanderbilt house all the time. It's beautiful Christmas time. Y'all going up there. It's a beautiful university. But they will probably get smacked down 100 and something to 22. But we're going to watch that game and make it work. Carolina's a little sleeper. Maryland is too. I'm always scared of them and Brenda Freeze. But in the end, UConn, nobody's going to be able to do anything with them. I don't even see anyone even coming close to a 15-point game with them.
We get to see some fun because if it goes the right way, we get to see UConn versus Audi Cooks in Iowa State. We love
we'd love to see that.
We see that, and Maryland
you see Notre Dame. You get to we get to see our coach from Notre Dame.
I may have. I forgot she. Okay.
I know she'll be in the Elite 8. I know she coaches Sweet 16.
So
yes,
but what I'm saying is,
and I get to see Vanderbilt. I want to see Vanderbilt play so bad. I really want to see that card.
But there's some good matchups that come in because we can end up seeing Notre Dame playing Vanderbilt in the bottom part of that region somewhere, and you can end up seeing UConn probably playing a Maryland or North Carolina in the top part of that. So, but it's still UConn. I still don't have to see any competition in this region.
Competition. There is no competition. All right, Fort Worth, Region 3. These pieces of shit that took our seat.
Shaky is all I'm going to say that. And why I say that is there's a lot of SEC teams in this bracket, if you notice this. And these teams have played each other several times. So what you're seeing here is you got Alabama, you got Tennessee, you got Texas. and Kentucky, all SEC. Kentucky has beaten Texas.
Michigan, baby. Y'all better know what's up. Michigan coming out this bracket.
See, we giving you credit, Paul, and you don't want to be here because I love Michigan, and I don't know how Tennessee's there. I don't see that even in competition. I see Louisville.
NC State gonna beat Tennessee.
I see Louisville winning over Alabama in the second round. We gotta don't sleep on West Virginia, who won the big 78 conference championship.
Yep.
You're gonna see that, and that girl from Kentucky, that white girl from Kentucky can play. Y'all keep your play. What her name? Stocky. That's some crazy name. Some crazy name, but she can play. And Texas, no, they will have to play their game because I will tell you, if you run into Kentucky again, who knows how you play, there's no fear there. You run against a Bama or even a Tennessee, they know how you play.
West Virginia could even play them well.
Listen, West Virginia, the team that beat Duke with 4 players left on the court after a fight, and still won, and they won the game and the conference. You keep playing. So I will tell you this: I don't think Texas is going to make it out of this region unless they play like they played in the SEC championship. That's the only way. They got to play every game like that.
Hard, but that's too hard.
That's too hard to run that like that. So
even a home field advantage is. I think Michigan's coming out of this.
I'm leaning toward Michigan out of this bracket, and no hate to Texas. If they make it, I want them to make it. I want another SEC team in there. I want as many as possible. But I say Michigan.
Want a rematch? I love a rematch,
dude. I want them so bad. Oh my god!
I want a rematch. So definitely wouldn't mind that. Now the last region, Sacramento.
They don't even have to go nowhere. UCLA get to stay home the whole tournament. They play home,
which is
they
scary.
Go to Sacramento. So they don't play. But listen, first, I'm a shout out to my Cougars of the College of Charleston down there. First time ever that the women have made it into the tournament. Congratulations to the Cougs. The Lady Cougs, excuse me. You got LSU in this bracket. You got Ole Miss. Okay. Ole Miss in that defense. You keep playing. I see a couple of wins in that defense, but I don't think they have the height to play against UCLA.
No.
No way. Baylor's
LSU,
there.
Though. I think LSU coming out of this. Kim Monkey ain't playing with them.
I think UCLA's coming out of this bracket. They could.
They height with it. And I honestly think Monkey will get bent in so much foul trouble. She's easily frustrated. She's and they have some pesky ass guards. Even if they, boxing one her down there, they throw a guard that's always going to be coming around that being every time she touched it. I'm trying to tell you, Monkey, I think she could coach her way through beating UCLA and getting out of this region and making it to the Final Four.
I think the problem is UCLA gonna self-destruct like they usually do. Somebody gonna be mad and put your coach, want to fight, and we're not gonna listen because that's the kind of game. Now, I want Fort Wiley to go crazy up in this tournament against everybody right there.
I'm going Fort Wiley this whole region till they get out of it. I hope she go crazy.
But LSU has played Duke early in this year, and it was a really good game, so there could be a rematch. And I know you hate the Duke coach, no question about that. Like I said, Ole Miss on the top. They can play, but I don't think they can hang out with the height and the bench of UCLA. So I do see maybe Duke or LSU in the bottom. I got to figure that out in my head, and UCLA on the top. So, but I'm still saying UCLA out of this region. I still say UCLA.
I got LSU coming out of this one. So we shall see how it goes. It will start on Thursday like everybody else. Richmond plays Nebraska tomorrow for the play-in. San Fran, Austin. Plays Missouri State as a play-in. So those two tomorrow if you want to catch those two games. And then, of course, Thursday it is on all day, every day for the next 2 weeks up till April, whatever. I'm happy. So
I agree.
Y'all tap in, get your brackets in. And that's how we're going to do it. Now, I will give ode, and we got to give homage and an ode to Tennessee. And it's on to Pat Subject 44 in a fucking row. That is unbelievable. They barely made it. They made it by the hair of their chinny chin chin. And if they want to possibly see 45, they might want to get rid of this damn coach.
Damn.
Immediately. Do you understand me? Pat is going to come back. Pat haunting some people up there. I know she haunting, but she running out of office. Fire that hoe. They got some shit falling off the walls in her office. Okay, Pat want her out.
Congratulations to Tennessee. I think this means they've been to every single NCAA tournament since it started, and
Since
they
the
keep that
inception.
and they keep that streak alive. Um, it's just a matter of time that it's going to get caught up. Tennessee can come back. Tennessee still gets enough talent. There's still the name recognition. People want to go there. So I'm not worried about
They
it. And I
lost
think
their player. That old girl, she went in the portal.
so.
Only made you in a tournament. I mean, it's horrible up there what's going on with that coach.
But we'll see if she's going to be able to turn around. They fired another coach, and that team is in Missouri. The coach they just fired,
They fired
she got Missouri to turn. She got him in the tournament. So
she's been Fayetteville 71st.
Congratulations to Tennessee to making the tournament, and maybe you can make a run. Maybe this is the run that you need right now. Maybe this is it.
I doubt it. I think they're going to be a short-lived team, but I'm glad they made it to keep the streak. But they got to get the coach out because we're not messing up that kind of legacy for Pat Summitt. It doesn't matter if you love or hate Tennessee, you love Pat Summitt, and that's what the hell it is.
That's it.
First 4 out.
I'm mad about this.
You mad about the Maggies?
Yeah, because Joni is fine. The head coach, Joni. I just love the coach.
They are not getting in based off of looks. What is wrong with you?
I want the coach in there. I don't care about I want to be able to see her a couple more times, man. That's all I got to say. But I ain't mad about the team didn't make it, but I'm mad Jody didn't make it. So
gotcha. Welcome in, Corey. I appreciate you coming in the building. And the last folk in that playing games that we talked about. We're gonna see how this goes. That's the last 4 that got in. So,
Nebraska, Richmond, Virginia. So Richmond and Richmond, Virginia, both of them, and Arizona State. So congratulations to 4. Let's see. You're in the tournament. Win it. Don't play with it.
To the state of UVA. Everybody up in there. Everybody up in it. So NBA on our last leg here before we get you guys up out of here. Damn them Lakers. Whatever. That's the best I got for you. Go ahead. Okay.
Damn,
how did they get to 3rd? I just don't understand it.
Listen, I had to show my sweater, but we're gonna start in the East. It's status quo remaining the same. Remaining the same. Detroit, Boston, New York, Cleveland, Orlando, Toronto's back on the first line. Miami has took a step back. Still, Atlanta is the hottest team in the league right now. If you're not paying attention, Atlanta's now the hottest team in the league. Philly's holding on for dear life, and Charlotte's going to get in the play-in. I love that for the Hornets. They're going to be a very good team starting next season. So now
you rushed through that one. Go ahead and get to the meat.
No, I'm talking about. I'm excited to see the Eastern Conference playoffs because these are literally some good teams. I can see matchups that I would watch during the whole playoff run.
No shit.
Now, we're going to the West. Go West, young man. In the West, we got Oklahoma City, number 1. We have the Spurs at number 2. And the hottest team out West, the Los Angeles Lakers, baby. Now, Farrah's hateration and the holleration. All we want to do is...
Hey, y'all doing your thing right now. I can't say nothing.
But they have they've beaten Denver and Houston the last couple of games to solidify what they do. Now, they got to play Houston again on tomorrow night, Thursday night, if that's correct. But and it's hard. It's like being in LA for 3 days. You down in them clubs in Houston and Chocolate City down there. I hope the boys get some rest and not acting a fool out there because we know what happens in Houston. You know what I'm saying? And we still got Denver's number 5, Minnesota number 6, Phoenix, who lost a couple, who slipped down to number 7. The Clippers are still hanging on. The Golden State Warriors that nobody gonna want to play in the playoffs when Steph Curry played. Nobody gonna want to play them. I don't care what you do.
And then you got a few more weeks.
And you got a Trailblazers is hanging in there right now. So I'm excited. The hottest team in the league, and they're proving it. So Farrah can't even talk about it. And what's it called? Is it Fat Boy and Old Dude? Is that what you call the t-shirt? Fat Boy and Old Dude? Is that who you call him?
I ain't got nothing for you, Fat Boy. I'm good.
That's all
you
I
good.
got.
You got it. I ain't got nothing for you this week on that one. Y'all did what you got to. You jumped up 2 spots and hell since Saturday. The fuck? So I ain't nothing I can say. But it won't last.
Apparently there's something you can say to you. Well, what do we have? What do we have tonight, Farrah? We have Cleveland versus Milwaukee. I don't
They
think I'm
might
gonna watch
want to
that.
win that game. I ain't watching it, but they better not lose it because the Bucks beat somebody the other night that shouldn't have won. But
And
they
I
ain't
think
got time to lose nothing else.
Giannis did something with his knee. Now the Miami Charlotte game is a big game for playoff seeding, so you got to watch that one. Oklahoma City and the Magic, another playoff match, not a matchup, but both teams in the playoffs. Detroit versus Washington. We ain't gonna watch that unless somebody score 83 points. So we ain't watching it. So somebody score 83 points against one. We ain't watching it. They ain't happening. Philly at Denver. A couple of years ago, this would have been the battle of the best. There would have been the best two centers in the league, but right now, we ain't gonna talk about that. The Pacers and the Knicks. Now you know the Knicks can beat the Pacers in regular season, but you don't know about the playoffs. Excuse me. Phoenix against Minnesota, big game. Phoenix needed more than Minnesota, but for the playoff seeding. And why are the Spurs even playing the Kings tonight? We don't know, but they got to play a game. So
yeah, they got to play. So that should be an easy win. Y'all catch a game. There's plenty of them on. So take your pick. Tay.
Yo,
what shout out she got for the people before we get them out of here?
Shout out to everybody who was watching the podcast today. Shout out to the new people who caught a glimpse of it. You know, give my little love symbol to those people who just caught a glimpse tonight. Come back, check us out. We're gonna be here every Tuesday night around 7 Central, and then we're gonna be there on Saturdays at 10 a.m. You know, our time on the Central Time ish. But we're gonna be here. This is like our sports center of the Our Take channel existence. You know, this is what you need to do. This is where the information comes from. So I appreciate you coming in, stepping up, looking, and those people who staring at me, who ain't telling us they're there. Hi. What about you? Who you shouting out to?
We see you. A couple shout outs. I had some state championships, so just shouting out some of my little friends, peoples. Who was it? Salisbury Hornets, Salisbury, North Carolina. Hey, they took out Reedsville, and Reedsville is like they're ranked nationally. You know what I mean? In high school, so they mollywhopped their asses. So shout out to Salisbury Hornets. To Mr. Lattimore out there, my friend, her son, he plays. So definitely want to give them a shout out there. And North Lincoln, I think men and women, North Lincoln High School won 5A basketball championship. Both women and men. Maiden High School, their women won the state championship. So a lot of state championships are going on nearby. All the kids out here playing, you know, kudos to them all. Y'all stay in them books. And
shout out to North Texas High School basketball. I think 9 teams went to San Antonio to play for a championship, and all 9 teams came back with the state championship, including Little Elm, Texas, baby. The Lobos picking that state championship. You know I was
for you. I left it for you. I knew if I said mine, you'd bring them all in.
So congratulations to all those teams.
What about back-to-back Denton Ryan? Denton Ryan women back to back with an African-American coach. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so shout out to those young men. Congratulations for the first state championship in Little Elm history, other than I think they had a band of championship or something. So represent the L.
Yes, and shout out to player of the year over there, Panther Creek High School. We got Daniel Kadani's daughter, Miss Nas Kadani. Yes, Miss Player of the Year, and she's only a junior. So we are here in the streets with these kids as well, making sure we pump them up and shout them out as well as they're our next ballers out here, our next players we're gonna watch. So shout out to them. What's up, Tracks? Welcome in the building. But thank you all for watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok. And if you're on replay, appreciate you. But we hungry out here in these streets, so y'all make sure y'all catch up on this March Madness. We got a shitload to talk about on Saturday. We'll try to get it in before the game start again. It's just games. So, and then we'll be on TikTok. Y'all make sure y'all tap in when we on there, just chopping it up, fussing and going on and carrying on at night. I'm on there. T-Double be on there. Don't y'all be sleeping on him. He be out there. Y'all might see him running his own little shit, and I'm in the damn car, in the boxes talking trash. So make sure y'all catch us out here. We love sports. And on that note, y'all know how we do it. Peace.
Peace.